Michael Mann's newest film, Ferrari, explores the life of automotive tycoon Enzo Ferrari. It dabbles in both his personal life and his empire teetering towards bankruptcy, and as the film goes on, the two begin to blur. Led by Adam Driver's performance in the title role, the film culminates with a race at the 1957 Mille Miglia and determines Ferrari's business and affairs going forward. Why are Enzo and Laura at odds with one another? The film begins immediately by establishing the strained relationship between Enzo and his wife Laura, Penelope Cruz. Why are they at odds with one another and yet still married? Well, that is because they seem to still be in business with one another. The pair have a son who dies when he is 24. Dino Ferrari is visited by both Laura and Enzo on separate occasions at his gravesite. Laura is also at odds with her husband because she is well aware of his serious affair with Lena, Shailene Woodley, and the son she conceives with Enzo, Piero. When Ferrari is facing bankruptcy, Enzo sits down with Laura and makes a deal with her to reinvest her share in the company. In return, Enzo's love child, Piero, must not be acknowledged by his biological father as long as Laura is still alive. This adds both financial and personal strain to Enzo going forward. How does Dino Ferrari die? The son of Enzo and Laura dies from muscular dystrophy. Enzo and his son are close during his life, but while he is sick, Enzo dives deep into his work, which is something that distances him from Laura even more. Laura blames him for the death as he was having an affair with Lena at that time. It should also be mentioned that there was no sort of aid for muscular dystrophy in the 1940s and 1950s. What is Enzo's relationship with Lena like? Lena is easy on Enzo. There is more of a healthy home life with the two and their son, Piero. In the film's opening moments, when Enzo wakes up at their home, it's an intimate moment, with husband and wife together. And it's touching to see him pull a blanket over Piero to keep him warm as he leaves the house for the day. But it follows with him meeting up with Laura, a crazed woman who tries to shoot him. Once we learn they are the husband and wife, we immediately see the contrast between the two lives that Enzo leads. What happens at the Mille Miglia? Throughout the movie, Enzo's big test is to show up and beat Maserati at the 1957 Mille Miglia race. It's an open road race in Italy. As Ferrari takes command of the race, one of their drivers blows out a tire, sending it flying into a crowd of spectators. The tragedy kills 9 people, including some children and the 2 drivers of the car. Enzo is charged with 11 counts of manslaughter, but after a long legal battle, he is able to show the court that the accident is not caused by Ferrari's negligence, but rather a freak accident. What becomes of Piero Ferrari? At the end of the film, Enzo and Laura's deal gets shaky. Laura forces Enzo to write a check that guarantees her money back, which represents her share in the company. However, to go against that deal, she cashes it before Enzo is able to make the deal official with Ford. Laura then reinvests her money in Ferrari. Despite the two's difficult relationship, she does not want Enzo to partner with Ford. It would damage all the two had left together. Piero comes into all of this because Enzo is able to hold onto his company. By 1979, when Laura dies, Enzo is able to publicly announce that Piero is his son. Enzo eventually steps down from Ferrari, and Piero becomes a part of his father's business. Piero is now the vice chairman of Ferrari.